Hello everyone. In our previous video, we learned how to integrate Firebase in React Native application on Android side. But in this video, we're gonna learn how to integrate Firebase in React Native applications on iOS side. So first we will open Firebase console. And here we have option to create a new Firebase project. So we will click on this. Here we have to define name of our project. We can say Firebase example. It will generate a project ID, a unique project ID for us for our project, and then we click on continue. Here we have option to choose AI assistance for our Firebase project. We keep it selected and we click on continue. Here we can also enable Google Analytics for this project. We keep it selected and click on continue. Here we have to choose or create a Google Analytics account. So here from the drop down menu, we can select default account for Firebase. And then we can click on create project. So our project is being created. So our Firebase project is created. Once you have created your Firebase project on Firebase console, then you have to open your React Native application, React Native project. So we are using the same project which we used in Android side video in previous video. So this is the project we used, and for this we gonna implement Firebase. Okay, so first what we have to do, we will install ports for this project. So you can open terminal from here, and here you have to type cd iOS, then you have to type pod install. Okay, so once ports are installed, we can move back to our root directory by typing cd space dot dot. Then we have to open this in our Finder app. Here the root directory, root React Native projects, and this is the project we are using. So we have to move inside iOS folder of this project. Okay, so here we have to open xc workspace file. Remember, if you do not do iOS ports install like we did here, by moving to the iOS directory, and then we did ports install. So if you don't do this, you won't get this file xc workspace. To get this file, you have to install ports. Once ports are installed, you will have this file and you can open it, and this file will open your project in Xcode. Once project is opened, we can select the emulator and run the project. Till it is running our project, we can open Firebase console. And this is the project we created on Firebase. We have to open it. And remember, this is the app we integrated last time, Android app. And now we're gonna add an iOS app. So for adding an iOS app, you have to click on this button, add app. Then here you have to select iOS. Then here we have to register our iOS application. Here it is asking Apple bundle ID. So to get this bundle ID, you have to open the project in Xcode, which we did here. Okay, so here we have to click on our project file. Okay, here under identity section, we have bundle identifier. You can't copy it directly from here. You have to click on this right arrow, and from here you can copy this and paste it here. Okay, again we have to give a nickname to our application. Here I am giving it a name, Firebase iOS. Then we click on register app. Okay, now here we have to download Google Services info.plist file. So let us check if we already have any file in our download folder. Okay, I have it here. So let me delete it first. Now we have to download this file. Okay, we have downloaded it, and now it is saying to place it inside our main my application. Okay, so we have to first open our project in Xcode. We already have opened it. Okay, here we have to click on this app name. Okay, we have to click right click on it. We have to click on add files to Firebase example. Then from here we have to select the file we want to add. Google Services info.plist, and then we will click on add button, and here we have to check the targets, and then we have to click on finish. Okay, so this is how we can add this file Google Services -info. After adding this, we can click on next. Then we have this step. We can skip this because this step is related to pure iOS applications, not for React Native applications. So we can skip this step. On the next step, we have to do changes in our app delegate file. Okay, so again we will open our project in Xcode. Here under this folder, our app folder, we have app delegate file. Okay, so here we have to, one second, we have to do these things. We have Swift file, not Swift UI. Okay, and again this is core iOS app settings. For React Native iOS, let us head to a website, React Native Firebase. So here are the steps for React Native Firebase. React Native CLI iOS setup. Okay, so we already included this file, Google Services. Then this is what we have to do. App delegate.swift file we have to open. Okay, and on the top of that file we have to import Firebase. So on the top we will import Firebase. Then we have to copy this line and paste it inside application function. So this is the application function, and this is the code block of this function, and we can paste it here. This is saying no such module Firebase because we haven't installed Firebase package yet. So what we have to install? This package, npm install --save @React Native Firebase app. So we will copy this and paste it here. Okay, so now our package is installed. It is still saying no such module Firebase. Okay, so after installing this package, we have to reinstall pods. So we will again move back to iOS folder and then pod install. Okay, this is not happening because we haven't completed the configuration yet. So let us complete the installation first. Okay, we have completed this step, and now we have to open our pod file. Okay, so we will head to iOS folder, and here pod file, we will open it. And what we have to do, we have to change this line, use framework. So here we have use framework line, but this is being implemented in some other way. So what we can do, we can just comment this whole section by selecting and pressing command slash. Then we can copy this line, and here it is saying right before, paste it right before use React Native line in your current React Native releases. Okay, so use React Native line. So here it is, use React Native line, and we have to paste this line here. And then we can copy this line also, and right after use frameworks. So we have to paste this line also. After the line, we just have pasted here. Okay. So we have to paste these two lines just before use React Native. Then we can reinstall the ports. So again, we will change the directory. We are already in iOS folder. Okay. So we will run this command. Now ports are installed successfully. And if we open xcode now, still it is saying no such module Firebase. Okay. Because sync is in progress. Till it finishes, we can click on next. Now we can see error has gone. And then we can click on continue to the console. Okay, now we will clean the build folder. So clean succeeded. Then we will build the project again. Okay, so build is successful, and now we can run the Metro bundler. So again, we will open the project in Windsurf and move back to our root directory, and then we can do npm start. So now you can see our app is running fine, and iOS and Firebase is integrated successfully.